The Colts and the Packers are starting up a week of joint practice and then a preseason game right here in Indianapolis. I'm Michael Gross, and Fox 11 will have you covered through the entire weekend with everything you need to know of what's going to happen between the Packers and the Colts. Let's start with some housekeeping. Jordan Love, first and foremost, he had some surgery earlier this week to repair a ligament issue in his left thumb. That's his non-throwing hand. He shouldn't be out for much more than 2 weeks, but he will not play in the preseason. That's what General Manager Brian Gutekunst and head coach Matt LaFleur have both said. They said that he's going to take some time to heal. He could be back at practice as soon as next week, but he will not play in the preseason. At least it's highly unlikely that he will play in the preseason. As for moving forward, they said he should be ready for week one. He could be at practice, joint practice here in Indy this week and tomorrow, should I say, but he will not be in uniform. It's very unlikely that he will be in uniform. As for some other housekeeping things, the Packers just signed Kawan Baker, a former practice squad member from 2023, off of waivers from the Las Vegas Raiders. He will wear number 17, so keep an eye out for him, especially with some daunting injuries that the Packers do have to their wide receiver room. Still Christian Watson on PUP, Dontavian Wicks, Jaden Reed. Reed looks like he could be out for some time with an injury to his foot. He's been wearing a boot. Still no timetable on that one. Romeo Doubs getting banged up at practice the other day as well, or yesterday, should I say, as well. And so some question marks. Kawan Baker is going to have to fill a role, at least for now, until the wide receiver room can get healthy. As for joint practice, well, it could get a little chippy. That's what joint practices in the NFL typically are. It's between teams that have something to prove and then individual battles, guys on said teams that have something to prove. And so that's why it'll get chippy, because everybody wants to prove that they need to earn a spot on the team. Josh Jacobs was one guy that we talked to, and he pretty much said, he knows other guys on the Colts defense, and he knows how chippy joint practices can be as a veteran in this league, and it's important to keep composure. You got to know what you're there for, and for this team, they are there to correct mistakes. They did not play well, at least if you asked Matt LaFleur, against the Jets. Of course, a 20-point loss is never an indication of playing well, but there were no turnovers from the defense. They have a goal of 43 takeaways this year. They did not get any turnovers against the Jets the other day, as well as, they played some sloppy football, plenty of penalties. 64 penalty yards were equal to 64 passing yards. It's not a recipe for success. And so if this team wants to continue to improve, they're going to have to take that next step in joint practice. And then the second preseason game right behind me on Saturday. That's a noon kickoff on Saturday. The noon Central, it's 1 o'clock here in Eastern time zone. Tomorrow's joint practice, so Thursday, will be around 2 o'clock Central. We'll talk to head coach Matt LaFleur just before that, so stick around for my Twitter, at least, at Michael S. Gross. We'll have some updates from the Matt LaFleur press conference earlier, as well as throughout practice, and whatever we can get on video, we will try to give you as much as we can. So stick around here down in Indianapolis. I'll be here all the way through the game on Saturday night. Thanks for watching.